Everybody, thank you for being here tonight at our first ever virtual fundraiser. We're really excited to be with you tonight. My name is William, and I'm the communications manager at Bird Conservancy of the Rockies. This is my better half, Stacy. I want to give a big shout out to our sponsors as well, all of our event sponsors, and in particular, I wanted to call attention to our themed signature drink sponsor for this segment, Wild Birds Unlimited, in Nature Shop in Fort Collins. So thank you very much for all of your support. As some of you may know, I am originally from the St. Louis area, and so I completely admit that there's a little bit of bias when it came to choosing tonight's drink, but it is in fact called a Cardinal. It is inspired, of course, by the brilliant red color of this bird, which we rarely see in Colorado, unfortunately, but without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Stacy to walk us through how to make this beautiful cocktail.
Okay, so to start making our Cardinal, we need some ice. And you know, in the days pre-COVID, we might just put our hands in the ice bucket, but we're gonna do it the right way and actually use ice tongs today. Then we're gonna use 1 ounce of gin. 1 ounce of gin is 2 tablespoons, just to let you know, in case you're don't do a lot of cooking or you're used to different measurements. I'm gonna make 2 so that William and I can each have 1. So
this is a double batch for us.
Yes. So I put in 4 tablespoons of gin. So it calls for 3/4 of an ounce of Campari, which is 1.5 tablespoons. This measurement is 1.5 tablespoons. Again, I'm going to put 2 in because I'm making a double batch. Want to be sparing with the Campari because it's actually pretty pricey.
If you'd like to make your drink even a tiny bit more red and a little bit sweeter, a little bit less dry, you can also add a dash of grenadine.
And then it also calls for 3/4 of an ounce of dry vermouth. And again, that's 1.5 tablespoons. And so I'm gonna put 2 of these in, just because we're making a double batch again. So you're supposed to stir the drink and strain it, but just like James Bond, we prefer our martinis shaken, not stirred. So I'm gonna have William shake this up a bit. All right, I think that's good. And then go ahead and pour it out. Look at that.
Beautiful.
We even had some special red martini glasses to use with it to really showcase the drink. So you can add an orange or lemon twist. So William's going to do some garnish.
Fancy.
Yes, if we want to be fancy, we actually had to YouTube how to do the orange twist. Making cocktails we're good at, we're not good at the garnishing.
And so that is your beautiful signature cocktail for the evening, the Cardinal. We want to thank you again so much for being here tonight, for all of your support for Bird Conservation and Bird Conservancy of the Rockies. We hope you have a wonderful time, a lot of fun tonight, and happy bidding. Raise those bid cards up and make those contributions. Cheers and a toast to you guys and to birds.
and fill it up with ice. Pretty full. Next, you're gonna get some cran apple juice and you're gonna fill it up 2/3 full. Right there is good. It's fizzy. And next you're gonna add your green Gatorade and you're gonna pour it in slowly so the colors do not mix. Okay, let's do this. Whoa, that's so cool. Whoa! 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 My drink is going to have a little beak. You can choose to put a beak on if you'd like. I'm choosing that. Thanks for helping Bird Conservancy.
You know, baby, I wish I could make you understand what effect you have on me. I don't know what it is, but there's something very special about you. Maybe it's the way you move, or the way you smile, or maybe even the way you call my name under certain circumstances. Or perhaps it's that eloquent perfume that you wear, the way you wear your hair. I mean, your facial structure is so very unique. When I hear your voice, it just makes me feel warm all inside. It makes me want to touch you all over. And darling, for these reasons, I want you to come and be my lady. Come and be my lady. Come and be my lady.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Kelli Hirsch, the Development Manager at Bird Conservancy of the Rockies. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're so glad to have you. Just so you know, we have a team standing by in our chat. Have you talked to Chickadee Chat a lot yet? And we also have text available if you have any questions. But we want to review some instructions for this evening so you feel comfortable chatting with us and bidding tonight. So here's some things to help you have fun and participate in this virtual event. First, we want to let you know how to bid. So you can bid from the bidding link that was sent to you via text or email, or you can click the link 5561 in your text messages and then begin. It's best to have one device that you're watching, like your computer and your mobile phone to bid. Now, how to bid. It's super easy. Just go in the bidding platform, and once you get there, hit the menu button. When you're there, you can either search for the item name or number if you'd like something specific that you're looking for. Next, make sure you've selected the item that you really have your heart set on tonight and don't want to get outbid on. And you can either choose the fast bid or the next increment, or you can choose the bid set max button. It's just like eBay if you've bid on eBay before. I really like this item, and if you really want it and don't want to get outbid, the bid set max is a great way to do that. So here we go. This is just so easy. So once you get the item you want, click bid set max. Then you can put in the maximum amount you want to pay for that item so no one else will outbid you. think of the birds tonight. So bid high. Then click set max, not this bid amount. That's it, you're set. The system will automatically bid on your behalf up to the amount you've set. You'll also receive text messages if you have become outbid on that item. It's pretty simple. But here's the thing you really need to remember. Each time you bid, make sure you click the refresh button on the screen. That way you'll see in real time the results of your bidding and if anybody has outbid you. Now, for just a little bit later, we'll go over on how to bid during the paddle raise. It's really simple, just like the other bidding we just talked about. So you'll click the link on the bidding site if you're not already there. And then instead of clicking the menu button, you click the donate button. Right then, item number 300 pops up, and those are our paddle levelers. Our auctioneer will call out each different denomination. So find the denomination that's right for you. And when she calls that amount, go ahead and choose that level and click confirm. Again, she'll make those announcements when we get there, and she'll remind us right before we begin. So just have fun bidding tonight. All right, now that we are all set, we want to officially welcome you to the show. So it's my pleasure to introduce Bird Conservancy board member, Garth Spellman.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first ever virtual fall fundraiser of the Bird Conservancy of the Rockies, Eagle Vision 2020 and beyond. I am Garth Spellman, curator of ornithology at the Denver Museum of Nature and Science, and also member of the board of directors of the Bird Conservancy of the Rockies. I'm coming to you today from the beautiful old stone house at Bar Lake State Park. It's a gorgeous day, the birds are chirping. And while I wish I had eagle vision to see all of you joining us today and to see your beautiful smiling faces, please know that on behalf of the Bird Conservancy board, staff, and volunteers, we are grateful to have you flock with us for our first ever virtual fundraiser. We hope you can help us continue to conserve birds and their habitats with your online gift of support during our live auction later tonight. Thank you all again for joining us, and let's get started.
All right, if you're just joining us, here is how you can interact with us tonight via the chat. So how to chat, it's at the bottom of your screen and you'll see a little bubble icon. So make sure you change your chat to the all panelists and attendees. That way we can all chat together. So now that we know how to chat and you've seen Chickadee chat a lot, let's try it out. So I'd like you to chat your answer to the following question. Let us know, what's the coolest bird that you've seen so far in 2020? Let us know in the chat. Type us some answers. What are you guys seeing out there? Let me take a peek. What are you seeing out there, guys? Who said dodo bird? Or am I just seeing that on my screen? There must be something wrong with my technology. All right, well, thanks so much for chatting. Glad you're having some great sightings out in nature this year. So now that we know how to chat, let's go ahead and put it to some good use and win some prizes by chatting. All right, so whoever is the first chatter to answer the rest of this question is going to win a Bird Conservancy t-shirt. We'll get your size and color after the event. All right, so please chat. Who can answer the phrase correctly? All right, here we go. So type the rest of this phrase. I can see clearly now. Get your answers in. We want to know who's the winner. Do we have a winner, Chickadee? We'll make sure that they get their prize, Bird Conservancy t-shirt. Jill, thanks so much. We'll get you your t-shirt as soon as the event is over. All right. Thanks for chatting, everybody. Now, I want to introduce our auctioneer, Jennifer, who will join us for another fun contest. But first, tonight, we want you to see clearly how your gifts tonight will make a difference for Bird Conservancy.
Because of your support, we envision a world where birds are forever abundant, gracing our skies. Together, we are ensuring that a healthy home for birds is a healthy home for all of us. Your gifts make bird conservation possible from the northern Great Plains down to northern Mexico. Birds cannot save themselves. They need you. They need us. They need Bird Conservancy of the Rockies staff and partners, working together with perfect 2020 vision to enhance habitat and prevent it from disappearing. You help us see a better world for people, birds, and land. Thank you.
Thank you, team members and volunteers. They are all so grateful because you make their work possible, and that benefits us all. You know, I am really missing seeing you in person tonight like we have in years past, but I'm super grateful that you joined us for our cockatiel hour. Absolutely. Hey, did you notice that in Emily's video, her shirt in the video there, it's Emily's shirt said bird nerd? Now that is a status I aspire to, being a beginning birder myself. And surely you noticed that many of our staff were wearing their sunglasses. Well, now it's time to vote for your favorite visionary from our sunglass contest. Tell me on Zoom poll, who is your favorite four-eyed friend? All you have to do is go over to your screen and click, is your favorite chickens, skeleton, or reflections? Wow, skeleton is going crazy, 46% so far. Oh my goodness, chickens is just taking the lead with 40. Oh my goodness, I can't even keep up. The numbers are rolling so fast. Looks like skeleton is back in the lead with 18 votes. But chickens is really close behind with 17, reflections with 14. Let's leave the poll open just a couple more seconds. Get your votes in. Don't be shy. Just click on one of your choices here in Zoom on the poll. And it looks like, oh my goodness, the bidding is slowing down, or not the bidding, the voting is slowing down a little bit. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's leave this open for 6 more seconds. You'll have had a full minute to vote then. All right, here we go. Get your votes in. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. Has everybody voted? Everybody vote. Don't lose an opportunity. One of these winners is going to win an amazing gift card. So if you haven't voted, go ahead and vote right now. Is it going to be chicken or skeleton? They are in a dead heat. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. It's a dead heat for chicken and skeleton. We have a tie. We need another vote. We need more votes. Keep voting, everybody. This is amazing. All right. And that is it. And the winner is chickens. Oh my goodness. Chickens is our winner. And chickens is Nora Hirsch, age 8. Nora, you win a $100 gift card to Lowe's so you can feather your nest however you want. And Nora, I have to tell you, when mom or dad says, hey, Nora, I think we should use your Lowe's gift card to do a little home improvement in the kitchen, you say, absolutely not, Mom. I'm spending my Lowe's money on my room because I won. Nice job, Nora. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I love it. All right. Well, congratulations. I think that you are absolutely dovely. And wasn't it fun? Tell us what you think in chat. And oh, by the way, don't forget to close your chat poll because we're going to be back with In 2 Shakes of a Bird's Tail.
Hi, everybody. That was so fun to see that poll. And yes, you probably noticed there was a relation from me to the winner, but I have to promise you, there was no favoritism involved. We had a great panel of secret judges who helped us select the final 3 entries. And of course, you made the vote. So hopefully everyone was satisfied. But anyhow, did you enjoy seeing the video and what your gift makes possible? We really hope you do. All right, we're ready for some more fun with you. So we want to get you to chat with us again. All right, so get your typing fingers ready, and whoever is the fastest to correctly answer this next question will win their very own Bird Conservancy baseball cap so that we can see you supporting Bird Conservancy from miles away. All right, is everybody ready? Here comes the chat question. It is, what is the state bird for the most states? Answer speedily, but most importantly, answer correctly in the chat. All right, do we have a winner yet? Eric Lane, you're the speediest winner. Of course, you're right. Here's the answer. The answer is Northern Cardinal. Now, how did that question get in there? Who knew that cardinals just happen to be my favorite bird? Anyway, congratulations, Eric. All right, thanks Chickadee Chat a lot for monitoring the chat, and thanks everybody for answering. All right, since we're talking about cardinals, did everyone watch our signature cocktails videos earlier? How many of you are drinking our signature cardinal drink? Chat about it, let us know what you think. Too sweet, too dry, just right? We'd love to know what you think. And we also want to thank Wild Birds Unlimited of Fort Collins for sponsoring those fun videos. We sure loved seeing the creators of those. Speaking of seeing, I just checked my phone and I keep getting outbid on the items I win. I'm going to go make myself an Angry Bird drink and start bidding higher. See you in just a bit.
time. I need you. There's no guilt, but some maybe. So please, won't you come and be my lady? Come and be my lady. Come and be my girl. Come and be my lady. Come and be my girl.
It's time for some more fun. Hey, guess what? One lucky guest who registered before noon today is going to win a $100 Jack's gift card just for being here tonight. So we're going to spin a wheel. If the wheel lands on your name, I want you to type the word wheel into chat to claim your prize because you have to be present to win. So if your name comes up, we want you to type wheel in chat, okay? Are you ready? Let's give that wheel a spin. And it is. Who's it going to be? Spinning away. And it is John Barrow. All right, John, are you here with us this evening? If you are, John, just type wheel in chat so that we know that you are here. Type the word wheel because you have to be present to win this one. John couldn't be here tonight, so let's spin again. All right, we're going to spin again. But John Hirsch, wherever you are out there, we are so grateful for you. So thank you. And let's spin again. One more time. And who is our winner going to be? Oh, by the way, I want to introduce you to Carl. This is Carl up here. Carl with a K, by the way, Parrot. Thank you to Cynthia Melcher is our winner. Cynthia, are you here? Wheel, she is. Cynthia, you win. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for being a supporter of Bird Conservancy of the Rockies. You just won a $100 Jack's gift card. Yay. Congratulations. All right, everybody. I think it's time to move on to our next contest tonight. This is another opportunity for you to vote in your Zoom poll. All right. Do you remember seeing the opportunity to build a bird craft, and send in a picture of your bird? Well, it's time to vote on the 3 folks who were selected as winners, or finalists, I guess they would be, in our bird craft contest. On your screen, you will see that our 3 entrants are the rooster quilt, the bean bird, and the birdhouse. So go ahead and vote on Zoom which of those 3 you like the best, or you think is the most creative, or maybe one of them features your favorite bird. I know which one I like best, but I'm not going to tell. I don't want to throw the voting. All right. I see. Oh my goodness. We have all kinds of votes coming in here. And wow. Wonderful. We have 57, 9, 60 people out of 94 screens who are joining us tonight have already voted. That's 70% of you have voted for your favorite bird craft. And at the moment, voting has slowed down. We're at 50 seconds of voting. We have 72%. Now remember, it's very important to vote this year, folks. We have We have almost everybody voting. We're going to give it just a couple more seconds for a total of about a minute of voting. And 73% of the field has voted. And our winner is going to be Rooster Quilt. Rooster Quilt, congratulations. Very, very beautiful work that you did there. And that was Amy who sent us in the Rooster Quilt. So let's hear it for Amy. Nice job. That is really a gorgeous piece. And you are obviously, Amy, very, very talented. And you win a $200 gift card to Natural Grocers. Thank you to our friends at Natural Grocers for sponsoring this creative contest. And, you know, Amy, you're going to be able to stock up on all the macaroni pasta that you want from Natural Grocers so that you can make all the macaroni bird art you want. You're all set. All right. Wow. This is great. We have a lot of winners tonight. We have one last trivia question. And if you answer this correctly, you will be the winner of a Bird Conservancy bandana. If you are the first to correctly chat and type the answer to this question. Okay, is everybody ready? Your typing fingers ready to go? Who performed the song Hotel California? Type your answer in chat. First one I see. Oh, Kelli, are we going to be sticklers for the title of the band? Okay. Well, I was wondering, is it the Eagles or Eagles? But I see Kathleen Ariyama just was the fastest to type the answer. And you're right, Kathleen, it is the Eagles. Absolutely. Hotel California. You could check out any time you like, but you can never leave. All right. Well, congratulations to you all. You're all winners because you're here tonight. And don't forget to get your bids in on the silent auction. You have got 1 minute before the silent auction closes. And I know you've been looking all week at these items and you've been saying to yourself, I am going to win that item that I've had my eye on all week. And I do not doubt that you are, but you're going to have to be quick, because we're going to be closing the silent auction in just about 30 seconds. So go ahead, head on over to your phone, wherever you're bidding from, and put in your last minute bid. The time I see right now is 6:29. As soon as it turns 6:30, we're going to be closing the silent auction. I wouldn't be surprised if we're down to 10 seconds on the silent auction. So hurry up, make sure you win, and then you come right back because we've got all kinds of fun adventures to have next. So yep, it's 6:30 and our silent auction is closed, but do not be sad if you didn't win, because here is your chance to help Bird Conservancy really win. So, you know, if we were together tonight, you would support science, conservation, and education with your bid paddle. But tonight, it's even easier for you to give. You'll just click on the link in your text message that was sent to you from the number 91049. Just click on that text, scroll down to the paddle raise, click on your desired amount, and click donate. It's that simple. And if you have any questions about how to bid or how to donate, please let us know in chat. We've got folks standing by that will help you. So now that you know how to give, here is our executive director, Tammy Verkotteren, on why it's so important that you do.
Good morning, yet good evening, and welcome to our headquarters here at Bar Lake State Park. Thank you so much for joining us. It's really hard to not get to see and have conversations with you like we would normally do at the Denver Museum of Nature and Science. But thanks for going virtual. And because of our virtual event, we can have so many more people tuning in with us. We have folks from California to Florida to Michigan, Colorado, and beyond. So welcome. Maybe you just joined us this year, or you've been with us for 5 years, 10 years, or since the beginning 32 years ago. What's always been important is people. It takes the power of people working together to make conservation happen. As we were headed into 2020, that clarity of vision, we also wanted to get back to our roots of bald eagles. When we started here 32 years ago, we were monitoring one nest out of 10 across the state of Colorado. So when you think about the biology of raptors, from eagles to other raptors, they've got 20/20 clear vision. They can see far, they can see into the future. So it was a perfect marriage. Then our world got changed a little bit in the spring. That clarity got a little blurry and a little dark. So that's been a challenge. And I know all of you have been experiencing these hard times. We feel you and we felt it too. Thank you for helping us persevere in these challenging times, because at the end of the day, the mission of conserving birds and their habitats can't stop. We've got rigorous scientific monitoring data for decades that we couldn't just stop and pause for a year. We have relationships with landowners that we can't just put on hold, because it takes those conversations to build the trust and make meaningful conservation impacts on the ground. Also, we really want to inspire and engage in nature. And when you think about what provided your respite these last several months, it's been nature. So despite the chaos, think about what birds were doing. They brought us hope. They kept doing what they've normally done for the millennia. And we were able to maybe take advantage and hear them a little more, see them a little more, and be inspired by having them in our backyards. So we really knew we needed to engage in nature. We needed to provide that hope. We needed to provide that respite. It was hard though. We had to cancel programs. We had campers texting each other, getting excited for camp coming, and now they couldn't get together. It was a financial burden too. We couldn't do the programs that normally help fuel and fund our education. Plus, our educators, they love to bring nature and people together. So now that people part was becoming a mystery. But they're resilient, they're brilliant, and they said, we can do this. So we went virtual, and we started engaging people and immersing them in nature through different ways. We had Facebook, we had virtual programs, we had people tuning in across Colorado, from California to Sweden and Mexico. If you were able to participate in a program, give us a thumbs up in the chat. And thanks so much for tuning in. Also during this time, this is the time, as we said, birds are migrating. It's the time we've got to get out in the field. And we had some tough decisions to make. Is it the right thing to do? Can we do this safely? So we had a task force of partners, and we thought about it, and we put measures in place, including having technicians quarantine before they come, get all their supplies before they showed up, and take rigorous efforts to keep the people safe, the community safe. And as we were ready to gear up, the states were starting to open up, the birds were migrating, and it came together for us to get in the field and to do it right. Report no COVID cases, 23,000 birds recorded across 15 different states. So the science, now it's analyzing, it's interpreting, it's making sure we're making that data available to inform future and conservation, because that science is the foundation of what we do. We were also very fortunate when we started 2020 to secure the largest foundation grant we've ever secured, to really bring our science and our stewardship together. We also are fortunate that we were able to add 2 biologists in Southeast Colorado, and they're just coming on. Southeast Colorado has a lot of conservation reserve program land, and those acres are expiring, and they're not eligible for re-enrollment because of caps. So we're finding creative ways and working with biologists and landowners to keep that land grass side up. We can't afford to lose more grass. We also were really important in advancing our scientific efforts. We have been talking about trying to better understand individual movements of birds across this landscape, pinpointing those breeding grounds to those stopover habitats, to those wintering grounds. And we've been busy putting up MODIS stations, and you can bid on a permanent naming right for a MODIS station up at Soapstone Natural Area. So we're advancing the science, we're charging forward, we've adjusted, we've adapted. So now tonight, it's about focusing on the beyond. 2020 will come to a close, and we need your help leaving 2020 strong and heading into 2021 ready to continue to advance our mission. So beyond happens here. It starts right here in our backyards. We were fortunate to receive an Adams County open space grant, and while we didn't have as many people here because of COVID, we are transforming, putting in a buffalo sod grass, putting in and bringing our backyard guide to birds to life with different demonstration gardens, and really taking that message of a healthy home for birds is a healthy home for all of us and showcasing it right here. We miss the people here, but we're looking forward and we're enjoying the birds and the butterflies, and next year we'll have more people too. And as you know, birds need our help. They're in decline. Our avian conservation scientist, Arvind Punjabi, was one of the lead scientists on the paper in Science that for the first time ever quantified this loss, 3 billion birds in 50 years. Whether it's in your backyard, what you buy at the grocery store, every choice you make can make a positive difference for people and the land. People are key. When people came together to change laws, we saved our eagles and our other raptors. When people committed to conserving our wetlands and investing resources, we changed the plight of those waterfowl. Conservation requires the power of people. It also requires a new conservation paradigm. It will not take an individual effort to do this. It takes a community approach to do this. We're doing great things, but at the end of the day, we're on different roads. We're on different highways. We're overlapping. We're creating noise. Now we need to streamline, get on the same page, and move conservation forward in a new paradigm. We've been working diligently since July. We had 150 organizations, nearly 300 individuals contributing to this roadmap to save our grasslands, to identify what are the greatest priorities we need to do to make that roadmap come to life and to ultimately get to the measures we're striving for. These include a campaign for our grasslands. People don't understand how important our grasslands are to our daily lives, the water we drink, to the air we breathe, to the carbon sequestration it provides, to the food that we eat. We need to commit to at least 100 million acres protected, restored, improved of grassland habitat, and we need to come together and find at least $1 billion to make this happen over the next decade so we can change the plight of our grassland birds, the plight of our human communities, and make sure that people can enjoy the natural and cultural heritage of our grasslands for generations to come. So again, 2020 has been an interesting year. There's been a lot of bright spots, but there's also been challenges. We have had less funding, and we've had to let some people go coming into 2020. Our government funding has been down. We also don't have big programs with big program fees, so that's affected us. We also are seeing a reduction in the Scientific Cultural Facilities District and the tax revenue that's so important to us. So luckily this spring, we were successful in securing a payroll protection plan loan with TBK Bank that really helped us be resilient and get through these last several months. But unfortunately, that loan came to an end at the end of September. So now, more than ever, we need you to help diversify and increase our support, to make us strong as we end 2020 and get into 2021. Your support helps us continue to be leaders in bird conservation, to be that catalyst, to be that convener, to be resilient and nimble during these uncertain times, to enhance our virtual capacities, protect our long-term data, and make sure we can function and work remotely wherever we are as we go forward. You also help support our education and our educators and making sure that we can continue to connect, inspire, engage, and immerse people of all ages in nature. You help make sure we can get the latest technology, advanced science, whether it's through the MODIS towers, the transmitters, or geolocators. It's critical to always have science as our core foundation for our mission. And you also help make sure we can continue those conversations with landowners. Those conversations are critical to building the trust, the relationships, to ultimately helping improve habitat in partnership with private landowners to make them healthier, more sustainable for human communities and wildlife. So get those bid numbers up. Let's have some fun. Let's get beyond 2020. Help us achieve a better world for people, birds, and land. And thank you. Those glasses on. Let's look at a different world. Let's see a new 2021. And let's raise some bills for birds. Thank you.
Birds are part of our lives. They fill the air with song, inspire us with their beauty, and make their homes in the most unexpected places. Sometimes they're even our neighbors. But the birds we love are vanishing. An alarming new study reveals that the population of North American birds has dropped nearly 30% since 1970. That's almost 3 billion birds gone, vanished from our forests, grasslands, and backyards in less than the span of a human lifetime. Some of the hardest hit are familiar birds: orioles, meadowlarks, swallows, warblers. What's driving this decline? Birds are losing the habitats they need, places to live, find food, rest, and raise their young. They face many other threats as well, from free-roaming cats and collisions with glass to toxic pesticides and insect declines. Climate change will compound all of these problems and accelerate the loss of habitats birds need. This enormous loss of birds signals a broader crisis in the natural world, one that ultimately affects us all. But it's not too late. Our actions on behalf of birds make a positive difference and benefit the entire planet. Thanks to strong conservation efforts and habitat management, many waterfowl and formerly endangered species are now flourishing. It's time to expand these conservation efforts to help the rest of our birds recover too. With our help, they can be restored as a vital part of the American landscape and a precious part of our lives. We're united in pursuing better protections and increased support for birds. And you can help. Please join us.
You heard Tammy. It's time to help Bird Conservancy raise some bills for birds. Are you ready? Please give at the highest level you're able to tonight. And I'll personally thank you live as I see your donation come through. Now, the first level where we need your help tonight is $10,000. Hey, Kelly, what could a gift of $10,000 allow Bird Conservancy to do?
A gift at $10,000 would be so impactful for our mission. Your gift could help us connect people of all ages and backgrounds to nature in a way that fortifies the soul, the way only nature can. Your gift also advances our science and enhances habitat for grassland birds. Can anyone help us at the $10,000 level?
Oh gosh, Kelly, I sure hope so. I am looking at our donations come in right now, and I have some really good news for you. Jack and Leslie Ferguson gave $10,000 to Bird Conservancy.
That's fabulous. Thanks, Jack and Leslie.
Yes, thank you so much, Jack and Leslie. We are so grateful. Do we have anybody else that we can give a shout out to for a gift of $10,000 tonight? Whoa, Kelly, I just got another one from Larry. Our good friend Larry Modisett just gave $10,000.
That's incredible. Thank you so much, Larry.
Oh, Larry, I wish we could see you in person and give you a big hug. Thank you so much. Oh, this is wonderful. Wow, Kelly, let's keep it going. Our next level is $5,000. And would you let everybody know what a generous gift of $5,000 could help with?
Sure. Your generous gift at the $5,000 level could certainly help us ensure that birds soar in our states and beyond our borders. Let's start bringing those 3 billion birds back.
Yes, let's start. But Kelly, I have to tell you something. We're going to get to the $5,000 level, but Catherine Ryan just gave $10,000.
You're kidding, Catherine. Thank you. Catherine and Tim, thank you so much.
The Ryans, thank you. Not only did they give 10,000, they're generous donors of an amazing experience in our live auction. This is so wonderful.
This is incredible. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, thank you so very much. And, I have to tell you, so many people are giving. It's hard to keep up with their names, honestly. I do have Dave Driscoll just gave $5,000. Thank you, Dave. And
Dave and Mary, thank you.
Dave and Mary, yes. And Kevin Corwin gave $5,000, Kelly.
That's amazing. Thanks, Kevin. Kevin's email is Kevin Good Guy. Thanks, Kevin. You're always a good guy for Bird Conservancy.
Oh, yeah, right on. Oh, this is fantastic. Do we have anyone else that we can give a shout out to at the $5,000 level? We have Kevin already, and we also have Dave. Is there anyone else whose name I can let everybody know that you gave $5,000? All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to head on down to the $2,500 level. And Kelly, this is a special level. Let's talk about all the good that come out of $2,500.
Sure, so much can come out at the $2,500 level and be impactful. Your gift could help ensure the world is filled with wonder and discovery for the next generation of scientists and help us unlock migratory mysteries.
Right on. And we're going to talk a little bit more about migratory mysteries when we get to the live auction. But I want to thank a big, huge shout out here to Tammy and Kurt Verkotteren. Thank you, Tammy and Kurt, for your very generous donation of $2,500. And Randall Siebert just gave $2,500, Kelly.
That's amazing. Thank you all so much.
And John Barrow gave $2,500.
Excellent. This is amazing.
I know. This is just wonderful. Oh, this is the best community. I really wish I could see you in person, but thank you for everything that you're doing virtually. It's so important. Like Tammy said, there's been so many changes this year. It's just been really, really incredibly tough. But not for Bird Conservancy because of you, because you're making these generous gifts, and we just can't thank you enough. Woo, Kelly, let's keep it going. $1,000. $1,000 would be very transformative in terms of your headquarters there in Brighton. Tell everyone about that.
Absolutely. Well, and also at the $1,000 gift level, you can help us ensure that the Old Stone House, our headquarters at Bar Lake State Park in Brighton, continues to inspire people of all ages and serves as a gateway to our natural world.
Oh my gosh, and it's the most beautiful gateway I can think of. I'm looking at our donations right now. I see that Dan Brook, Brant Ryder gave a donation. Dan Brook gave a donation of $1,000. Thank you so much, Dan. And Logan gave a donation of $1,000. And guess what? We have a match here. If we can get 16 donations of $1,000, the board of directors is going to match that.
That's right. They have been so generous, and we hope that it will inspire your generosity tonight.
Oh, that would be amazing. Well, let's see. Let's count this. We have Dan Brook, Ann Logan. We have Eileen Day. Thank you, Eileen. And Nathan Pipelo. I hope I said your name right, Nathan. Pipelo. Nathan Pipelo. Thank you. Eric Lane. Thank you, Eric. Susan Skagen. That's 6. Thank you so much. If we got 10 more donations at $1,000, the board will match. And there goes Susan DeSakes. Susan DeSakes. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you so much. So that is what is that? That's 7 donations at $1,000.
I can't keep up, Jennifer. This math is too much for my head.
I know. It's wonderful. It really is. It's incredibly wonderful. If we had 9 more donations at $1,000, we could get that match from the board. That would be really cool. Woo! Yes. Somebody's had too many cardinals. Well, that's okay. Just have another one. It seems to be working. Oh my goodness. You know what I think we'll do, Kelly? I don't see any more donations coming in right now at $1,000. So why don't we take our match into the $500 level? I think we could do that. I don't think the board will be too mad at me for doing that. So like I said, we have 7 donations at $1,000 right now. So we need, 7 and 9 is 16. So we would need 18 donations at $500. If we got that, I think we could add that to the goal we're trying to reach here. And we'd come up to 16,000 and then get the match for 16,000. So I see that Kelly and Jeff Hirsch. Wow, Kelly and Jeff Hirsch. Thank you so much for your $500 donation.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. Kelly put in about 65,000 hours on this. So she's already given about, I don't know, what is it, Kelly? 1.6 million in hours in kind donation. So Kelly and Jeff, thank you. Jen Lackey, thank you.
Thanks, Jen.
We got an anonymous donation. Thank you so much. Eric Lane, thank you again. Heather Johnson. Oh my goodness. This is just amazing. Eric Lane says, chirp, chirp. Thank you, Eric. Excellent. Let's get a few more donations at the $500 level. We'll put it towards that match. So if you're giving 500, it's like you're giving 1,000 when it's being matched.
Jennifer, why don't we tell them what their gift at $500 will help us accomplish at Bird Conservancy?
Perfect idea, Kelly. Go for it.
All right. So a gift of $500 to be also matched by our board of directors will help us develop resources and tools to engage communities in birds and community science.
Excellent. Heather Johnson, thank you for your gift of $500. And oh my goodness, we have gotten gifts, Kelly, from Deb Timmer, Gina McLean, Gordon Smith, Gary White, Ross Silcock, Jennifer Kaiser. I mean, the numbers are just rolling in. Kevin Bliss at 200, Ann Logan 250. Ann's given twice. That reminds me, we love redundancy in the paddle raise. So if you want to give again, please do. All right, I will donate from Nick says I will donate $500. I'm not sure who Nick is in chat, but Nick, thank you so very much for that donation. Kathleen Ariama, thank you for your donation of 500. Sherry Nicholas, Brant Ryder. Oh, yes. And John Sanderson just gave $200. Tammy and Kurt just gave another $250. Thank you, you guys. Kelly, let's tell everybody what that could do. What could $250?
$250 is so helpful as well. And you can help inspire new heroes interested in making a difference for people, birds, and land.
Absolutely. And let's give a huge shout out to Deborah Hagood, who gave $250. Pamela Meyer gave $300. Randall Siebert, $350. These are gifts beyond what they've already given. Many of these folks they've given twice. Tiffany and I'm not sure who, because the next
it's Chris. Tiffany and Chris. I know. I thought yes.
Okay, cool. Tiffany and Chris, $500. Thank you so much. Who else can I thank? I see that I get to thank Jean Tate for a gift of $250. Jill Fisher for a gift of $250. It's amazing.
I can't keep up.
I know. Kelly, this is so cool. Oh, and
William. Thank you, William.
Yes, thank you, William. We have to give a shout out to William Bevel, our communications director. He put together all the beautiful visuals that you're seeing here tonight. All the slides, did a lot of videotaping, and we just are so grateful for you, William. You make Bird Conservancy look so good. Let's hear it for William.
Yes.
Yeah. So $100, Kelly, tell us about $100.
Absolutely. $100 gift is so helpful to us because together we're better when we are supporting birds. So your gift could be leveraged to bring joy to the world through birds. Birds bring us joy.
They sure do. They sure do. And I have to say that Rebecca Hirsch, thank you.
My sister-in-law. Thanks, Becca.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, Becca. And Allison Hazel, thank you for your gift. Keep them rolling in. Let's keep going. You were saying that how much better our birds make our world. And, I got to tell you, I just did not pay that much attention. I just didn't until I met you, 3 years ago, I guess it's been now. I now am the proud owner of a very, very expensive pair of, I believe, Nikon binoculars. And having a chance every now and then between auctions to get out and do a little bit of birding myself. And I absolutely love it. So I'm so glad that I've been introduced, and it really does bring joy. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Garth Spellman. All right, Garth.
Thanks, Garth.
Yes. Garth from Denver Museum of Nature and Science and board member. Yes. All right. Woohoo. Well, do we have anybody else whose name I can shout out? Yes, says Tyler Cash. You can shout out my gift of $100.
Hey,
you bet.
Tyler.
Absolutely.
Tyler's a newlywed. Congratulations, Tyler. And thanks so much for all your support.
And thank you to Charles Bell. I don't think that we recognize Charles Bell or Donna Herrick for their gifts.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. And Eric Peters just gave $300. Thank you, Eric. That brings up a good point, Kelly, that you don't have to donate the amount on the button that is on the bidding platform. Let's say you want to donate, I don't know, 10,000, 5 million. Okay.
5 million.
Sure. Why not? 5 million. Let's go big. You want to donate 5 million? You can do that. Just put in 5 million. And we'll call up your name after we get up. After somebody brings smelling salts, that's when I'll call your name.
Sure.
Yeah. Jeff.
Geipel. Thanks,
Geipel. Jeff. Yes. Thank you, Jeff. $250. Right.
All the way from California. Thanks so much.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that has been the nice thing about the programs that Bird Conservancy has done throughout the pandemic is that birders and bird lovers are getting to learn more than they could if you hadn't been so agile in turning all of your education into virtual learning. So, that is just another example of how this organization, ladies and gentlemen, is quick on their feet and are good stewards of the resources that they're given, and they don't rest for a single second, and neither do you because of your amazing donations. So thank you so much. So I'll tell you what, do we have anybody else who I can give a shout out to at any gift level at all? I would be so honored to do so. We still have some more fun things to do tonight. So I'm going to keep the paddle race open, but I want to move on. And we're going to do something really fun next. We're going to play heads and tail feathers. This is a game that everyone can play. It's become a Bird Conservancy tradition to play heads and tail feathers, and it's super easy to play. You choose heads or tail feathers. I'll flip a coin. If you gander correctly, you can stay in the game. And if you're the best ganderer, you'll win. So to play, and if you haven't already done this, go over to your bidding app, click on heads or tail feathers, or you can search item number 400 in the search box, and that'll come up with heads and tail feathers for you. Okay. So then buy one chance per person who's playing. So if if there's two of you there and you both want to play, hit purchase twice. So you'll both be in the game. It's only $25. And then here's how it works. You're going to raise your hand in Zoom. There's a little hand icon at the bottom of your Zoom screen. Once you pay your $25, you'll raise your hand in Zoom, and then you'll, in the chat box in Zoom, type your choice, either heads or tail feathers. I'm going to flip a coin. If the coin lands on heads and you chose heads, you're still in. If the coin lands on heads and you chose tail feathers, well, then you're out. But you still win because you gave $25 to Bird Conservancy, and you can still, cheer for your friends. So, okay. So has everybody got that? Go to your app, find heads and tails, package 400, or heads and tail feathers, package 400, click on entering by a chance, and then go to the chat box and, oh no, raise your hand first in Zoom and then go to the chat box. Chickadee chat, are you a chickadee or a chat? I'm confused. That's okay, Eric. Have another cardinal. It's all good. Oh, geez, this is too much fun. Brad Andres is playing. He's choosing tails. Who else is playing? Raise your hand and then go over to the chat feature there and type in heads or tails for me. And I'm going to go ahead and look and see how many folks we have playing right now. Maybe we'll call off some names, Kelly, of people who are going to be playing. So we have Garth playing. Eileen is playing. Tammy, Eric, Allison, Elise, Brad, Jean, Larry, Jeff, Jill, Mary Driscoll, Kathleen, Sherry have all raised their hands and are playing heads and tails. All right. Thanks, guys. Did you all type your selection in chat, either heads or tails? Go ahead and do that. And then, hey, for dramatic effect, if you like, you can put your hands on your head or your hands on your tail feathers. Your tail feathers. Oh, goodness. I'm so excited. I just lost my headphones. Hang on a second. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Okay, you guys. Anybody else playing? Brad is playing. Brad raised his hand. Okay. Okay, everybody, hold that position. I think we've got everybody in who is playing at this point. I don't see anybody else joining or raising their hand or typing in chat. So we're going to go ahead and toss the coin. Is everybody ready? Here we go. Heads. It's heads. Yes. All right. If you chose heads, you're still in the game. If you chose tails, you're out. But thank you. Thank you for playing. All right. Head on back over to the chat box. You don't have to choose the same choice this time, but we're gonna do another round, and we want you to win. So go ahead and type your choice. Heads or tails. Are you ready? Here we go. On the count of 3. It's going to be, what is it going to be? Oh, we still have people typing. I better wait just a second. Okay. Oh, we have a lot of heads. Oh, I shouldn't say that. All right. Jill, Eric, good choice on tails there. Okay, Larry's tails too. Brad is heads. Eileen is heads. All right, you guys, let's flip the coin. Here we go. Heads. It's heads. All right. Nice job to everybody who chose heads. Let's go over. I'm going to go head over back to Zoom. I want to see how many people we still have in. If you are out, lower your hand. If you're still in, keep your hand up so we can see who has been our best guessers so far tonight. So here's who I see is still in. Garth, Eileen, Tammy, Eric, Jean, Jeff, Brad, Catherine, and Kathleen. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players, it looks like. And Eric, maybe. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 people left in. All right, you lucky 8. Go ahead and pick heads or tails in chat for me. And they're picking. And it's looking good. We seem to have a nice 50-50 selection here. Now, if you are not still in the game, if you have guessed incorrectly, would you go to Zoom and lower your hand? The way you do that is you just click on the hand again, like you did when you raised your hand, and it'll lower your hand. So, because I see we have, okay, so I guess we're down to 6 people. And I see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we have 6 choices. So good. Everybody has chosen. And I'm going to go ahead and flip the coin again. Here we go. Tails. It's tails. All right. So that means that Eileen and Brad are still in, as is Janie. Yes. And so we have 3. I think we just have 3 people left. If you're out, lower your hand so we can see. But it looks like Janie, Eric, and Eileen are still in. Now, Brad, are you still in? Oh, I think Brad might still be in too. Oh, Eileen won last year and Brad is still in. Oh my gosh. Yes, she is. One lucky duck. I love it. Oh, Kelli is talking in my ear. She just said that Eileen is one lucky duck. I tell you, she's amazing at those bird puns. She really is. All right, you guys. Eileen, Eric, Brad, Kathleen, choose. Choose in chat. What are you choosing? Is it heads or tails this time? Type your choice. Brad says heads. Eric says tails. Eileen says heads. And Janie says heads. Oh my goodness, we have 3 heads and 1 tails. And if it comes up tails, it's going to be Eric. So here we go. What's it going to be? It's heads. Oh, Eric. Oh, Eric. Oh, we're sorry, Eric. We still love you. Okay, we do. All right, you 3 who are still left in, go ahead and type in chat for me. We're getting down to the wire here. We're going to have a winner here any second. All right, Eileen and Brad and Kathleen. Brad says tails. Eileen and Kathleen, what do you say? Brad's tails. Eileen's heads. Kathleen is heads. All right. Oh, sorry, Janie. Janie, excuse me. It's Brad and Eileen and Janie. The ladies have chosen heads. Brad has chosen tails. And get ready for the toss because here it comes. Tails! It's tails! Brad, you did it! Congratulations to Brad. Oh my gosh, you know what I just realized? I never even told you what the prize was. Oh my gosh. Shame on me. Oh, jeez. Hey, Brad, guess what? The best guesser, which is you, won a $100 grill box from Rancho Largo Custom Beef, who is a partner ranch that is integrating bird conservation into their operations, ensuring healthy bird habitats on working lands. So you're getting that. You're getting the grill box, and you're also getting a $100 gift card from your favorite local wine shop. You're going to tell us what your favorite wine shop is, and then we're going to send you a gift card so that you can buy wine at that shop. So congratulations to you, Brad. And congratulations to everybody who was playing. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. So we're going to go ahead now. Oh, I'm having too much fun. I don't want tonight to end. Okay, so we're gonna move on. And we have 3 live auction items for you tonight. Now, this is a little different since we're not in person. We're going to open each item for live bidding for 3 minutes, okay? So unlike being in person, you'll have to bid fast for these. These are once-in-a-lifetime experiences, okay? So I want you to get in there, get your bidding fingers all exercised and pumped up because you're going to have to bid fast if you want to win. So let me tell you about our first item. This is item package number 101. You can type that into your search bar and it'll come right up. It's a private guided bird walk for 4 with Arvind Punjabi. You and 3 friends will spend a morning birding with Arvind Punjabi, our Bird Conservancy's expert avian conservation scientist. Also, the co-author of recent science publication. Now, Arvind will take you and your group out on a memorable private birding tour in Larimer or Weld County, or the Front Range, wherever you would like to go. And, you know, because of Arvind's keen ear for bird calls and deep knowledge of the landscapes and years of birding across the globe, he is known as Lord of the Wings. And you do not want to miss this opportunity to hang out with the Lord of the Wings. You'll get to see and hear firsthand some of Colorado's declining grassland species, learn about Bird Conservancy's conservation efforts, and you know how your investment is making a positive difference for birds. All with a local expert fondly dubbed as a walking encyclopedia of birds. The best time to do this with Arvind is in May, because that would be peak spring migration. And, I just have to say, we really want to keep Arvind in our thoughts and prayers tonight, because I don't even think he's with us tonight. I didn't see his name on Zoom. He, along with a couple other of our staff members, have had to evacuate because of the Cameron Peak fire. So we're really thinking about you, Arvind. We really appreciate you. And we're just sending out good thoughts to everybody who is dealing with this fire. And those of you who aren't in Colorado, you probably don't know how clearly we're not seeing right now because of the wildfires really close by. So anyway, just wanted to say that. I just wanted to give a shout out to everybody who is dealing with that. It's really a challenge. So anyway, this is your chance. This is your chance to hang out with the godfeather of birds. Yes, Arvind, the godfeather of birds. All right, Kelli, I'm excited to get the bidding started on this one. And
I think we're ready.
We're ready. Absolutely. We are ready. And so I'm going to say right now that our high bidder is Donna Herrick at $600. $600 for the opportunity to hang out with Arvind. So I'm at $600. Our next bid is $700. I'll bid $600 now. $700. What do you say? $700. $700. What do you say? I'm at Nancy Morgan for $700. Thank you, Nancy. Donna, I'm sorry you've been outbid. I'm at $700 now. $800. Bid at a $700 now. $800. Bid at $800. What do you say? $800. $700 now. $800. $700 now. $800. Now, you know what? I want to remind you that you do not need to worry about the money. You can always invest in the stock market and make more. All right. So let's keep those bids coming. The stock market has been going crazy lately. And Donna is on top again with 800. All right, Donna, I'll bid 800 now 9. 800 now 9, bid 900. Nancy, you want to hang out with, if you want to hang out with Arvind, you're going to have to bid again. I'm at 800 right now with Donna, bid in a 9. 800 now 9, bid a $900. What do you say? 900. 800 now 9. 800 now 9, bid a $900. $900, bid in a 900. $900. Let's keep going. We can't sell it yet, but you have to be fast because only 3 minutes on this item. It's going to close in just a few seconds. I'm at 700. Nancy bid 700. Donna bid 800. Let's go to $900. I'm bid at 900. 900 bid at $900. Bid at 800 now 900. 800 now 9 bid at 900. 800 now 9. $800 going once. $800 going twice. Wait just a minute. I got to ask Kelli something. Hey, Kelli, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. What's up, Jennifer?
Okay, she can hear me. Do you think, I don't know, last year Arvind was really super kind and he let us do 2 opportunities to hang out with him. Do you think that he might do that this year?
Well, I don't want to speak for Arvind, but his boss is with us
in my ear.
On the chat. So why don't we ask Brant if it's okay to auction off Arvind's time a second?
Oh, look at that. It says, I'm his boss. Yes. All right, Brant, you rock. Thank you so much. So we're going to do that. Hey, Donna, guess what? You're going to get to have a little bit of a discount if Nancy would like to have an opportunity to hang out with Arvind for her bid, which was $700. So Nancy, would you like to hang out with Arvind for your bid of $700? And if you buy that, then we're going to give Donna the same opportunity for $700 and we'll raise $1,400 for Bird Conservancy. What do you say, Nancy? Let us know in chat if you would like to have the opportunity to hang out with Arvind at your last bid, which was $700. And then we'll go ahead and give Donna a little bit of a discount there too. So let us know in chat. We would love to see so that we can get you any information that you need to be able to hang out with Arvind. Okay. So Nancy says, sure. All right, Nancy, thank you. Let's hear it for Nancy. And Donna, we're going to give you the same opportunity at the same price, $700. So Nancy and Donna, thank you for helping us raise $1,400. Good job. Excellent. All right. Now refresh your screen. Just hit the little refresh swirly thingy up there. And we're going to move on to our next item, which, oh my gosh, wait till you see this, you guys. This is so cool. This is the opportunity to name a MODIS station for yourself, a loved one, or for Tammy Vercotteren. You choose. You know, little is known about grassland birds during migration. The MODIS Wildlife Tracking Network is changing that with lightweight radio transmitters that small birds carry with them along their migratory routes. So as the birds pass by MODIS stations, data is collected from the transmitters and studied. Unfortunately, the MODIS network is not well developed in North America's grasslands where we are, but your bid tonight can change that and help Bird Conservancy scientists continue to develop and study birds like Baird sparrows, chestnut-collared longspurs, lark buntings, and Sprague's pipits as they move throughout their life cycle. So, you know what? As a matter of fact, we have a video that I want to show you that's going to explain a little better how this all works. So watch this.
Birds have the power to touch our hearts with their beauty and songs, to surprise and fascinate us with their behavior, to inspire us with amazing feats of strength and endurance. Some songbirds migrate thousands of kilometers every year in challenging conditions. Birds play critical roles in our ecosystems. They pollinate plants and spread seeds. They help control insects. Birds are also valuable indicators of change. Many populations have been seriously declining for decades. 1/3 of North American bird species need urgent conservation action to avoid extinction. We have to act now to protect the habitats and systems that support all life on Earth. But how? Scientists must unlock the mysteries of migratory birds and study their movements on breeding grounds, along migration routes, and in wintering areas. The MODIS Wildlife Tracking System uses tiny tracking devices and a network of hundreds of receiving stations strategically located throughout the Western Hemisphere. MODIS is yielding spectacular discoveries. Now, researchers can safely track bird movements over vast distances and with incredible detail to pinpoint the greatest threats to vulnerable species. The results help us identify conservation priorities and direct efforts and funds for maximum impact. Get involved today. You can help us conserve bird populations and habitats to ensure healthier environments for wildlife and for people. We have the power to make a big difference with your support.
Isn't that cool? You know, as the winning bidder, you'll name the Bird Conservancy's MODIS station at Soapstone Prairie Natural Area just north of Fort Collins. And this is the really cool part. Since the MODIS network is automated, you can view results and data from your station in real time. You just log on to www.modis.org and you can look at all of the MODIS technology in real time, and you'll see your station. When you log into the website, it'll be your name or whatever you name it. So your name will be forever associated with avian science data. And I'm telling you, the bird on the street is that you'll have no egrets about this, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna open the bidding on this one at $900. The high bid right now is Susan Skagen at $900. Thank you, Susan. The next bid is $1,100. I'll bid $9 now, $1,100. What do you say, $1,100? A $9 now, $1,100. $9 now, $1,100, and your name will be forever associated with scientific avian research. $9 now, $1,100. Home bid $1,100, bid $1,100, and $1,100. A $900 now, bid $1,100. What do you say? You know what you should say? Say yes. It's always the best thing to say at an auction. All right, we're at $900 now, $1,100 is the next bid. 900 with 11 with $1,100, 900 now 11. We'll bid 1,100, 900 now 11 with $1,100, 900 now 11. Okay, Randall, you are out with your bid at $700. Susan just outbid you at $900. If you want to come back in, it's been Randall and Susan all night long with naming the Modus station. So he's at 1100. Thank you, Randall. Thank you so very much. Randy. Thank you, Randy. Randy, that's awesome. 1100. Susan, got to be 1300. I've been 1100 now 13. 11 now 1300, but 11 now 13. 11 now 13. And she says, yes, thank you, Susan. Now, Randy, back to you, $1,500. I'm at 1100 now 13, now 1500. 1300 from Susan. Now 1500 from you, Randy. What do you say? 1500. I'm 1300 now from Susan. Now 1500, but did a 1500. 1300 now 15. 1300 now 15, but did a $1,500. Oh, Randy, you were so close. What's a couple $100 among friends? All right. Yes, he says yes. Randy, thank you. $1,500. Now Susan, but did a 1700. 1700 to Susan, but did a 1700. I'm $1,500 from Randy and 1700 from Susan. What do you say, Susan? What do you say? I'm at 1500 with Randy. We did a 15, now 17. 15, now 17. 15, now 17. We did a 1700. We did a 7. Yes. And whoa, Susan, 1700. Thank you. Now 19, but in the $1,900. Mid 19. Susan said 17, mid in 19, mid in 19. 1700 now 1900, mid in $1,900. 17 now 19. Randy, it's back to you. $1,900. 17 now 19. 17 now 19. Oh, if you see me moving around in the background here, I'm refreshing bids on the screen back here, and I see that Susan is still in the lead with $1,700. Randy, what do you say? 1900. I'll be 1900 with a 19 and the $1,900. $1,700. It's Susan in the lead. Now 1900. 17 now 19. Randy, I think Randy went to go get another Cardinal. I don't see Randy bidding again. Randy, are you there? Susan is our top bidder at $1,700. Now it does take a couple of seconds. There's a little bit of, what's that fancy word, latency or something like that. There's a little bit of that with bidding mobily. So I don't want to cut anybody short here. Hey, Randy, Susan outbid you. She's at 1,700. You would need to be 1,900. It's Chickadee Chat says, yes, the notorious Modus, planning on the name of Ruth Bader Ginsburg for Modus. I think that's fantastic. Yes, why not? A little RGB. I love it. Oh, that's great. Oh my goodness. Hey, Randy, you can still name the Modus whatever you want. The POTUS Modus or SCOTUS Modus or FLOTUS Modus. Oh, Kelly, I'm sending you a contract for next year. I just love this group so much. I can't even tell you.
Got a great flock.
I know. Oh my goodness. Rose, berated, grosbeak breasted something or other is what RGB stands for, I guess. So, what is it? A rose breasted grosbeak. There was a typo in there in chat, which is easy to do. So RGB, get it? Oh my goodness. All right. Well, guess what? I do not see another bid coming in here. So Susan, I think that you are our high bidder at $1,700. So Susan, we're going to give you the opportunity to name the Modus station there up at Soapstone Prairie Natural Area. But Kelly's just telling me that there's an opportunity for another station to come online. And that one is going to be at Rocky Mountain Arsenal National Wildlife Refuge, north of Denver. So that is so cool. I wonder, that one's not built yet. The one up at Soapstone. Oh, it is built? It is built. Thank goodness for Kelly in my ear. So Kelly says it is built, and you need someone to name it. Okay, fantastic. So here's what I'm proposing. Okay, I say that Susan, you are our high bidder at $1,700. So you're going to get to name the one up at Soapstone. Now, Randy, if you would like, you just need to let me know in chat. Okay, if you would like to name the second station, which is up there at Rocky Mountain Arsenal National Wildlife. We'll let you name the second one. You have the second highest bid, so we'll let you name the second motor station. Your bid on that would be it would be 1,500. So yes, so thank you very much. Thank you both so much. So what does that add up to? $3,200 for Bird Conservancy by those naming rights. So Glenda and Randy, thank you so very much. You are so kind and generous, and you're going to be associated with avian science from here on out. So good job. Okay, one more live auction item. Tim and Kathy Ryan, Tim and Catherine, they have been so generous already with their big gift in the paddle raise. We're so grateful. And guess what else they've done? They have donated this auction item, which is your group of 8 will enjoy an exclusive overnight birding trip at their private ranch outside Evergreen, Colorado. You will be hosted by Catherine and Tim. Your stay will include a private guided bird walk on the property from Bird Conservancy's Arvind Punjabi. And your group will also get to soak in the ranch life by exploring the scenic acreage. You can spend your time hiking, fishing, wild game viewing, or just relaxing and enjoying 3 delicious meals with your generous hosts. Now, whether you live in Denver or travel from another part of the country, you'll be able to unwind and relax in nature. The accommodations are out of this world. 4 bedrooms, 1 queen room, 2 king rooms, and 1 room with 2 twin beds, so enough space to bring 8 people on this incredible trip. Meals will be provided by the host, dinner the first day, and breakfast and lunch the next. It is just an unbelievable property, as you can see on your screen. So the date will be mutually agreed upon by the winner and your hosts. And let's head on over and see what our opening bid on this item will be. This is item number 103. You can find it there on your app by searching 103. And our high bidder at the moment is Joanne and Bill Hackos, $900. Thank you, Joanne and Bill. So I see that Joanne and Bill and Deborah Mowry Evans have been bidding on this opportunity back and forth. And at the moment, it's Joanne and Bill. I do only have one of these. There isn't a second one. So 900 is the high bid. Let's go to $1,000. How about a 900 now, 1,000, $1,000 for 8 people? An opportunity of a lifetime, really close to Denver in Evergreen, Colorado, a short drive away if you're from Colorado. And this is a property that if you're not from Colorado, you will absolutely love. Evergreen is such a quaint, wonderful, historic Colorado town. There's so much to do there. There's so much hiking. There's so much fun. And our high bid is 900. Let's go $1,000. I'll bid 9 now, 1,000. What do you say? $1,000. I've bid 900 now, 1,000. 900 for 1,000. 900 now, 1,000. We've bid 900 now, $1,000. And you know what? You have until next year to use this, before October 21, so a full year to use this. And the date will be mutually agreed upon by you and your hosts. So I am hooting for you to win this. All right. Let's go check and see if we've gotten any more bids. We are at $900. I'll bid 900 now, $1,000, bid $1,000. And yes, Eric at $1,000. Thank you, Eric. Now 1,100. I bid 1,000 now, $1,100. Bid $1,100. You know, you will be stark raving mad if you don't win this. Okay, Eric, 1,000 now, 1,100. We're 1,000 now, 1,100. Bid $1,100. Joanne and Bill, what do you say? Eric just outbid you by $100. I would not let him get away with that if I were you. Okay, I'm 1,000 now, 1,100. 1,000 now, 1,100. Bid $1,100. What do you say? 1,100. $1,000 going once. $1,000 going twice. The high bid that I see right now is $1,000 with Eric Lane. Let's go to 1,100. Or are we letting Eric and his guests hang out at the Evans Ranch with the Ryans? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to leave it open for 30 more seconds just in case somebody wants to sneak a last minute bid in there for $1,100. And we're just going to keep on moving on We have one more fun game to play tonight for an amazing prize. It's called Last Hero Standing, and it's also the $50 level of our paddle raise. And with your $50, you could help keep birds as a true inspiration for a better world for all of us. And if you are the last to give at the $50 level, we will declare you our last hero standing, which means that you and a guest will enjoy an exclusive opportunity to meet Executive Director Tammy Vercauteren for lunch in Fort Collins to receive a personal update on Bird Conservancy. Plus, Tammy will bring you a homemade dessert to take home. You know, she is known for her scrumptious chocolate chip zucchini bread and mixed berry pie. And if you don't live in Colorado or you don't want to get out in public, Tammy can meet you over a video chat and we'll have lunch delivered to you. So this is the last level of our paddle raise tonight. And I am hearing from Kelli that we have some amazing other gifts that we want to recognize as well tonight. So I see that we have from Joanne and Bill, we have $1,100. Now that's curious because I wonder if they meant to bid on the opportunity because that was the next bid we were at. If they intended to bid on the ranch vacation.
All right, we could have them answer us in chat if they want to continue bidding.
And I think Kelly's talking to me, which is great. Thank you, Kelli. She said we could have them bid in chat if they meant to bid $1,100 on the Evans Ranch. So Joanne and Bill, if you wouldn't mind just typing in chat if your $1,100 was meant as a yes, we bid on the they bid on the Evans Ranch at $1,100. So
I'll open it up.
Kelli is going to open that back up. So our high bid right now is $1,100, and we're going to head over and tell Eric, you've been outbid at $1,100. So Eric, you're going to have to be $1,200 on the ranch trip if you would like to get back in. And the Hackos, did I say that right, Kelli? Hackos family, Bill and Joanne, they are at $1,100. I see them there. And Eric, back to you, $1,200. I'm at $1,100 now, 12, but at $1,200, $1,100, but $1,100 now, 12. Eric, what do you say? We're gonna keep moving on, and we're gonna go back to our last hero standing game. Okay, this is, and we have $1,000 gift that came in during the live auction. Barb and Dick, thank you, Barb and Dick Home, who gave $1,000 during the live auction. Thank you so very much. So this is our last level. Go back to the paddle raise, which was number 300 on your app. And if you would like to try to be the last person to give tonight in our last hero standing contest, it's a gift of $50, and you win, if you are the last one to give, an opportunity to hang out with Tammy, our executive director, and get a delicious homemade dessert. And I have to tell you, this is how much you want to give $50 and be the last person giving. Because Brant last year, Brant Ryder, our chief conservation scientist, gave about, I don't know, what was it, Brant? 1.2 million, $50 at a time to try to be the last hero standing. And Tammy is his boss. He was going to spend all that money just to hang out with Tammy. So worth his time, he said. Absolutely. So this is our last level tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So who can I give a shout out to? Eileen Day just gave $50. Thank you, Eileen. Lauren Cannell gave $100. Thank you, Lauren. Jean Tate gave $50. Peter gave $1,000. Peter Ampe, did I say that right, Kelli? Peter Ampe gave $1,000. And now Kathleen just gave $100. Kathleen, Oriema, Jessica Daggett just gave. Oh my gosh, Jessica, thank you so very much. The last person to give $50 is going to be our last hero standing. At the moment, it's Ashley Seymour.
Yay!
Ashley, our chat cheerleader. Thank you, Ashley. Jill Jacobich just gave $50. Now, if this contest were over right now, you would see that clock that's spinning next to me. You would see it stop. See, the thing is, I'm not sure when it's going to stop. But whenever it stops, the last donation I see is going to get to hang out with Tammy, have an amazing experience and lunch and goodies. And oh my goodness, I can't thank you enough for all of your gifts. This is incredible. I see that Jill is our last person at the moment. So if the clock were to stop right now, Jill would be our winner. But I have a feeling that we have more folks who want to donate $50 and who also would like to try to be the last hero to hang out with Tammy. So Jill, at the moment, you're winning. And like I said, I have no idea when this clock is going to stop, but when it does, whoever's name I see giving last is going to be the winner of hanging out with Tammy. And oh my gosh, Nick Corte just gave $500. Nick, thank you. Heather Johnson just gave $50 to try to be the last hero. Kathleen Oriema just gave again to try to be the last hero standing at $50. Kathleen's names come up a bunch tonight. Thank you, Kathleen. You're so generous. And yes, thank you to Nick, says Eric Lane. You betcha. So is anybody else going to try to be the last hero standing to hang out with Tammy and donate $50? Kurt, her husband, just gave $50. Kelly, should I tell him the story about the first time I met Kurt?
I think they would love to hear that.
They would love to hear that story?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, I have permission from Kelly to tell this story, okay? I just don't, yeah. So, by the way, Eileen Day just gave $50. So, Kurt Verkotteren, you are out gifted. So, the first time I met Kurt, it was a few years ago at DMNS. I'm standing next to the live auction sign. I'm telling him about all the great items, including an opportunity to hang out with Tammy. And I said, have you ever met Tammy? And he said, I sleep with her every night. That's how I met Kurt. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Kurt, guess what? You're out. You might want to give another $50. Eileen Day is our last donor at $50 at the moment. I don't know. Like I said, that clock could stop any second. So when it does, whoever is last right now, it's Eileen. She could be the winner. I'm not sure. Oh, whoa. Did it just stop? Eileen, you are our last hero standing, and you're the one that's going to get to hang out with Tammy. Oh my gosh, I am jealous of you. That's going to be so much fun. Woo, Kelly. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your generosity. It was so much fun to be with you tonight. You guys are hilarious in chat. You're always fun to hang out with. I hope that I get to see you next year in person at the museum or wherever we are. I'll just be delighted and grateful to be amongst you and to be in your presence. And wow, we're a little bit over time. So thank you for hanging out with us again and all of your amazing generous donations. I can't even talk anymore. But now it's my pleasure to hand the mic to Karen Levad to bestow the 2020 Richard G. Levad Award.
Greetings from Minnesota. My name is Karen Levad, and I must say I am certainly missing my annual October trip to Colorado to participate in this important event on behalf of the Bird Conservancy of the Rockies. It is a delight to honor and support this organization, and I am always pleased to present the Richard G. Levad Award. Before I continue, perhaps I should explain the Don't Tell Karen warning. Since his death, a number of folks have regaled me with stories about Don't Tell Karen adventures. Most of them centered on finding black swift nests, but not all. I am happy that he lived life so fully and with such enthusiasm, and that he always came home safe. In 2005, the first Richard G. Leavod Award was given, well, to Rich. And since then, 12 other remarkable people have received the award. It is presented to folks who, like Rich, have enthused others about conserving birds and their habitats, have shared personal knowledge and experiences through writing, presentations, storytelling, teaching, have provided distinguished service to the ornithological community. Before I announce this year's winner, I want to thank Wayne Tate, who helped set up a logical and useful process for making the selection year after year, and to the selection committee, who pores over the nominations and discerns who the awardees will be. I also want to thank those who have submitted nominations. Grateful that they were paying attention to the folks around them and recognizing the good that people were doing and choosing to honor them for their passion. So thank you all. Now I have the pleasure of introducing you to Karen Metz, this year's recipient of this award. There are a whole number of ways that Karen meets the criteria. Her area of focus has been primarily on raptors, and she has done research, monitoring, provided training and mentoring, helping others to join the research. Much of her work has been done in Castlewood State Park with raptors, but her impact has been statewide in the training and consultation she has provided to others. I was pleased when I called Karen to let her know about the award, that she had actually met Rich at a bird banding event. So I'm glad that she had that knowledge and experience of him. Jeff Thompson with Colorado Parks and Wildlife said this about Karen. Karen's work in the Resource Stewardship Program at Colorado Parks and Wildlife has provided valuable information that has led to protecting the wildlife and natural features of Colorado state parks. Her commitment to bird conservation science projects, citizen science projects, has provided valuable data and has encouraged others to do the same. Her desire to spread ornithological knowledge to enthusiastic bird conservation-minded individuals is unequaled. I agree. Congratulations, Karen Metz, 2020 Richard G. Leavod Awardee. Thank you.
Well, we want to make sure to say a special thanks to everyone who donated in our silent auction and provided items for that. So thank you so much. And as you all know, it has been a really difficult year, especially for many business owners. So as you see these folks listed here, if you're able to, please show them your support and patronize them as well. I know they would appreciate it. We've been overwhelmed by your generosity again this year. Thank you so much. But we just want to say, wait, there's more. So hang around after this final video, and goodbye from Tammy if you'd like to see some of the bloopers, because this event certainly wasn't perfect in the making, but we had a ton of fun. So here's Tammy's final goodnight. See you next year.
Wow, thank you so much. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you did too. Thanks for tuning in. We had people from all across the country. Means a lot to have your support. I also want to do a big shout out to all the sponsors, all the silent and live auction donors, and to all the folks working behind the scenes to make tonight possible, from William and Kelly, to Jennifer and Ashley, to Garth and Karen. And I want to do a shout out to all of you. You make bird conservation possible. So on behalf of the board and staff, thank you for your investment, your support, and your inspiration. And from my family and home to all of you, thank you. Have a great night, and we wish you a happy and healthy fall. Take care.
Welcome, everyone. It is such no, 4 times.
You know what? We are hoping to have a blooper reel at the end
right.
of the event. Yeah.
blown away.
I'm trying not to make sound here. Okay.
My name is Garth Spellman. I am curator of birds at the Museum of Nature and Science. Totally forgot that. The museum, you know, just the museum. It's that one. Just that one.
Wait till you hear tonight. You know what? It's not tonight. I don't know why I'm saying tonight. So let's forget the tonight. I'm going to start over. Okay. Seem okay? Anything else? Other than stop saying tonight?
That's very good. Very dry, but very good.
Enjoy.
Oh, I actually like that.
Thank you again for helping us be resilient as we head into 2021. Take care and good night. Oh God.
What?
Carly.
I think you nailed it.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, let's try to screw it up.
time. I need you. There's no guilt, but some maybe. So please, I want you. Thinking about you, lady. I can't make up my mind. You're so special to me. I think about you all the time. I need you. There's no guilt, but some maybe. So please, I want you to come and be my lady. Come and be my lady. Come and be my girl. Come and be my lady. Come and be my girl. You know, baby, I wish I could make you understand what effect you have on me. I don't know what it is, but there's something very special about you. Maybe it's the way you move, or the way you smile, or maybe even the way you call my name under certain circumstances. Or perhaps it's that eloquent perfume that you wear, the way you wear your hair. I mean, your facial structure is so very unique. When I hear your voice, it just makes me feel warm all inside. It makes me want to touch you all over. And darling, for these reasons, I want you to come